Any guess? They both don't get along. They're both afflicted. They're both causing problems in your life.
Degree?
Not the degree, the way that you're going to process it. If it is a square, you are going to take it against yourself. If it is an opposition, you're going to blame someone else outside of you. That's why every single person is a mirror. I don't have the problem with you. I'm blaming you. You're my Cancer. Mom, I hate you. Blah, blah, blah. She's opposing me. It's not my mom. It's me. But I don't see that because it's an opposition. But my square, I can see it because it's in me. I'm my own target. So people that have more oppositions tend to have tougher life with other people because they're constantly blaming outside of themselves unless they've learned that everyone's a mirror. If you learn that and you realize that it's not the other person, they're just mirroring it back to you, great. But most people that have a lot of oppositions don't. People that have a lot of squares are self-critical, self-judgmental, non-compassionate to themselves. The target is themselves. I have a lot of squares. I'm my hardest target. The hatred is towards myself. People that have trines have a very easy life, or most people have a mix of all four. The trines that you have are tools in your toolbox, assets that you have. You never have to work at that. It's just going to come your way. Sextiles are communication. When two planets are sextile, that's when they're in the same polarity. So same polarity is sextile, trine is same element. When you have sextile, they're two planets that get along. They're like having a great conversation. Those people have wit. Those people have good communication skills, good writing skills. So that's what the sextile and the trine is. The ones that I work with clients are the oppositions and the squares. Those are the ones that create conflict. That's why people come. People aren't coming because their life is great. They're coming because they have problems. So to answer Nellis's question, and to also refer back to what Adriana said earlier, we have a chart and it's constantly moving. Those are called transits. That activates something in the person. How come I didn't get cancer 20 years ago? Because this wasn't activated. It didn't get activated until now. Because something in the transiting chart woke it up. It's like a beast that gets woken up. That's why sometimes people, 40 years married, they get up, they get divorced, they just change their sexuality. I want to be gay now. It got activated. These things get activated in us at different points in our life. Or all of a sudden, I never wanted to have married, never wanted kids, and all of a sudden I'm desperate to have a kid. It got activated. Same with illness. All of these things always rule the organs. But what creates the illness? The activation. Those are called transits. That's a little later on. But you already see that a person has a tendency towards an illness because of their chart. Like my daughter with all the Libra. Of course, her kidneys and her urinary tract, always. She's got to make sure to drink a lot of water. She's got to make sure, that she's, douching or whatever you do to keep yourself clean. That kind of stuff, because you're already at a vulnerability. You have Virgo, your intestines, you have a lot of Virgo. So you're always going to have something there with the intestines. So that you could just see. But what activates a major illness will be these transits. And it's the same exact concepts. It's just a little bit more advanced. But once you learn the basics, anybody can do astrology. Any questions? Did that answer your question? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's all I got for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
you're here.
Okay.